The fuck you mean you ain't got the money yet? Motherfucker, you best be coming up with my cash. Fuck you, man.
They live for the moment, it don't make sense, don't it? Chicken niggas killed, they always with a donut. Daughter at the doctor, he hiding his boner. I'm sticking with my family, insane as a loner. Just one of mine and my mom, I'm Hulk Hogan. They call me Wolverine, the ring can't stop poking. It's a demon inside, I cry hocus pocus. Give me a bunch of drugs and cloud up my focus. A bunch of goons, I hope nobody notice. We gonna tear this party, Miss Bacardi with some soda. I take shots, I can't fuck with that soda. My niggas might clap something, I have to stay sober. They want to get bread, they aiming for niggas' head. We gon' join the party, go off me, bar Marty. I got so much spunk, I'm willing to hardy. You can catch me on the road through toes, I'll break them all.
This kind of shit happens every day. Niggas always think you all about that little kids play. Grown ass woman, grown ass problem, bitch. Get over there if you can't help me something, bitch. Poppin' willies on your feelings, yeah, I don't care. When you see me with the next nigga, don't stare. I don't play, bitch, call me bitch, get a flare. If the shoe fits, slip that bitch right on plan.
I got a horse that will suck out your soul. This is the ghetto where the old are young. This is the place where guns is sold. This is the place where all horns are born. I got a horse that will suck out your soul. This is the ghetto where the old are young. This is the place where the guns is sold. This is the place where all horns are born.
The fuck you mean you ain't got the money yet? Motherfucker, you best be coming up with my cash. Fuck you, man.
They live for the moment, it don't make sense, don't it? Chicken niggas killed, they always with a donut. Daughter at the doctor, he hiding his boner. I'm sticking with my family, insane as a loner. Just one of mine and my mom, I'm Hulk Hogan. They call me Wolverine, the ring can't stop poking. It's a demon inside, I cry hocus pocus. Give me a bunch of drugs and cloud up my focus. A bunch of goons, I hope nobody notice. We gonna tear this party, Miss Bacardi with some soda. I take shots, I can't fuck with that soda. My niggas might clap something, I have to stay sober. They want to get bread, they aiming for niggas' head. We gon' join the party, go off me, bar Marty. I got so much spunk, I'm willing to hardy. You can catch me on the road through toes, I'll break them all.
This kind of shit happens every day. Niggas always think you all about that little kids play. Grown ass woman, grown ass problem, bitch. Get over there if you can't help me something, bitch. Poppin' willies on your feelings, yeah, I don't care. When you see me with the next nigga, don't stare. I don't play, bitch, call me bitch, get a flare. If the shoe fits, slip that bitch right on plan.
I got a horse that will suck out your soul. This is the ghetto where the old are young. This is the place where guns is sold. This is the place where all horns are born. I got a horse that will suck out your soul. This is the ghetto where the old are young. This is the place where the guns is sold. This is the place where all horns are born. Subtract from 4, she know about the beat, that's an act of war. Talk with my eyes like an active war. Talk with my pops, these plus one wall. All for this broad, he in love with a wall. Better watch your mouth, don't open your jaws. Follow the rules, son, stay on course. horse on horse. I think you feeling your lips on chalk. Dropping over this people, you ain't got no remorse. Like I'm popping with my people, keep my hands on the soul. So I drop like an eel, got my hands on the floor. Pop like silver, like oh. I walk so tall, but his heart is torn. And I hate my thoughts like my heart is torn. I'm crushing my waves. You up in the morning?
My girls in the club and we popping bottles, snapping the place like supermodels. NPCs on the booze follows. What can I say? These niggas is shallow. Step to me crazy, you gon' catch this hollow. Dump your body back in the club tomorrow. Sleepy hollow, you creeping now, yo. Be my Neo, can't see me, bro. Near cerebro, near cerebro.
Cold is the law that we live by. A sad day, a place where men die. A hole in your soul, a place where hearts cry. A hole in your heart, yeah, we all reside. The boom cold is the law that we live by. A sad day, a place where men die. A hole in your soul is a place where hearts cry. A hole in your heart, yeah, we all reside. A boom cold is the law that we live by. A sad day, a place where men die. A hole in your soul is a place where hearts cry. Goon code is the law that we live by. A sad day, a place where men die. A hole in your soul, a place where hearts cry. A hole in your heart, yeah, we all reside. The goon code is the law that we live by. A sad day, a place where men die. A hole in your soul is a place where hearts cry. A hole in your heart, yeah, we all reside. A goon code is the law that we live by. A sad day, a place where men die. A hole in your soul is a place where hearts cry. A hole in your heart, yeah, we all reside. Chasing them horse and I didn't gain nothing. Half of my ops, they were closest cousins. They social traffic, shoot you for nothing. And they all know me, I hope you ain't frontin'. Mr. 4 weeks, they'll find you in the dumpster. Head peeled back, pale Herman Munster. We'll replace you, you got the face of a fucker. I used to smack niggas and cut horse with stuck up. I'm everywhere, we ain't cleaning this muck up. Inside we hollow, you doing it tomorrow. Shoot 'em, just for being shallow. Acting foolish, we'll boom you with a hollow. They ain't taking no fall, we stuck on the wall. Business is business, this shit is gonna kill us all. We getting too vicious, sickness, we get to our balls. We all high order, we done broke so many laws.
Things have never been the same since you left. I think about you with every waking breath. Head hanging, shame, things will never be the same. One shot, never coming back again. Wish I could have told you it'll be alright. With no light, tears shed, lost life. Not for my understanding, it's for yours and his eye. Go but not forgotten, your memory carries on. Funny how it don't matter who was right or wrong. Room for life, real life shown. Yeah, I can't believe you're gone.
Goon code is the law that we live by. A sad day, a place where men die. A hole in your soul, a place where hearts cry. A hole in your heart, there, we all reside. A goon code is the law that we live by. A sad day, a place where men die. A hole in your soul, a place where hearts cry. A hole in your heart, there. I want to hear that one more time, man. You heard? Goon code is the law that we live by. A sad day, a place where men die. A hole in your soul, a place where hearts cry. A hole in your heart, there, we all reside. The goon code is the law that we live by. A sad day, a place where men die. A hole in your soul is a place where hearts cry. A hole in your heart, there, we all reside. A goon code is the law that we live by. A sad day, a place where men die. A hole in your soul is a place where hearts cry. A hole in your heart, there, we all reside. Chasing them
What up,
horse,
Janae?
I didn't gain nothing. Half of my ops, they were closest cousins. They social traffic. monster. We'll replace you. You got the face of a fucker. I used to smack niggas and gutter horse with stuck up. Rhyming everywhere. We ain't cleaning this muck up. Inside we hollow. We doing it tomorrow. Shoot 'em. Just for being shallow. Acting foolish.
What up, sister?
They ain't taking no fall.
What up, baby girl?
Business is business. This shit is gonna kill us all. We getting too vicious. Sickness, we get to our balls. We all out of order. We done broke so many laws.
Things have never been the same since you left. I think about you with every waking breath. Head hanging shame, things will never be the same. One shot, never coming back again. Wish I could have told you it'd be alright. With no light, tears shed, lost fight. Not for my understanding, it's for yours and his, alright? Gone but not forgotten, your memory carries on. Funny how it don't matter who was right or wrong. Proof of life, real life shown. Yeah, I can't believe you're gone.
Going cold is a law that we live by. A sad day, a place where men die. A hole in your soul, a place where horses cry.
Alright, we got you.
Yeah, we all reside. A going cold is a law that we live by.
We got you. You got you, Jeanette. Alright, we got you.
We got something to say.
You can come
Got a
next
lot
week.
of heart, got something to say. Love in our hearts. We live and die. We laugh and cry. We grin and smile. We all like grind. Losing time. I'm not losing mine. I said we live and die. We laugh and cry. We grin and smile. Yeah. I said we all like grind. Losing time. I'm not losing mine. I said we live and die. We laugh and cry. We grin and smile.
This song is fire. Every time I hear this, I want to cry, man. Every time I hear this, I want to cry. Oh, this song is fire.
We live and die, we laugh and cry, we grin and smile. We all like grind, no losing time, I'm not losing mine. I said we live and die, we laugh and cry, we grin and smile. Yeah, I said we all like grind, no losing time, I'm not losing mine. I said we live and die, we laugh and cry, we grin and smile. Yeah, I said we all like grind.
Coming? Yo, come.
I asked me for some dope. I fifth up a Bacardi, bring me some coke. I'ma drink till I can't feel my throat. We got guns out here, none got them in this coat. And if this is a test and stress, we can't cope. I'm sick in the crib, all me and do is smoke. We play games all day, we snick and joke. We hate death, they breath on my coat. I'm going crazy, they facing weed smoke. The fan, they haters, they praying that we go. This what happened with love, gets mixed with ego. No shame, no pain, no gain for dead people. We all gonna cry when that angel flies. Reveal all truth, expose all lies. I wanna hear, I shed tears inside. I wanna hear, I shed my tears inside.
My girl.
Always been a soldier. You tell me now, you know we gonna hold ya. Baby girl, you know we love you. Yeah, we love you. Maria's Yummy Kitchen will live forever, ever. We got you, we got you. Just hold it down so we get out here. Aight?
Yo, listen, right? What was this? I don't know what this is. Oh, okay. Yo, listen, right? I think that we had to at least talk about a real, very, very sensitive issue. for me and my queen, like, we try to even work through our own issues. But to give somebody an insight, because I can get in my arrogant ways in a minute, but she know that. Real nigga shit, like, I ain't trying to hear nothing. And she may read it a certain way, and I may read it a certain way. I think that on the first premise, I think she would agree with me. Love, the relationship, it can hurt emotionally, even psychologically and spiritually. You got me? Sometimes that's gonna come with it. But when a man and woman is putting their hands on each other, that relationship is over. That relationship is over. You agree with me?
Yeah, facts. That only escalates. I mean, once you start doing that, it's a vicious cycle. It's hard to come back from that.
Why?
It just is, because each time you do it, it's like, every time you get into it or something like that, once you do it that first time or whatever, it's going to be quick for you to do it again. Especially if you think as a man that you establish some type of control.
I'm gonna cut this down. I want to hear.
Yeah, but I mean, most abuse is about power and control. So if you reach out and you feel like it goes to those levels that you got to reach out and put your hands on somebody, and you feel that power and you get that control that you were looking for, the next time you get into it, it's going to be quicker to do it again.
I want to add something to this, right? And the first thing is that when she talks about this abuse, right? With us men, it takes stages, and I'm gonna show you the stages. The stages is this. See, now watch this. I want you to show. I'm gonna show y'all something. You see, I got a hand. Shut up, bitch. I'm saying all. Shut up. Right? I'm doing all the negative stuff, but this is the first thing I want you to see. The way it happened is this. I just hit a hand. Right? I hit a hand. Yo, don't say nothing to me. I don't mean to be that hard. But I hit a hand. Don't say that. Fuck out of here. Right? I hit a hand. The next you know, it becomes her leg.
I mean, I've never been in an abusive situation.
You see, but I'm telling you how it happened. The next thing you know, it happens to her leg.
Pushing your limit. They push their limits to see.
No, it's not the limits.
Escalates from that.
It escalates from the first hitting. If you didn't stop it here, you won't stop it here. So before you know it, I'm beating on you. You see? Before you know it, I'm beating on you. This is what happens. And yo, listen, she here right now. We just learned that, what she said? And it's all because of finding out things he's doing. I get it. Yo, but listen, I'm gonna tell you something, right? I'm gonna tell you something. And this is what works for us. The reason why my wife is happy is the truth. Because we got our issues. But we genuinely love each other. You understand? Me and her gonna have odds. But I'm not gonna beat her. Emotionally, I'm not gonna beat I love her. You understand? So, and she's not gonna do that to me. Sometimes we doing that. Like, I don't want to hear it, and she may get hurt. It may not be intentional. It's just I'm in my mode, and I want to hurt her. I ain't doing it to say fuck you. You understand? But I think as a woman, growing with a man, she's like, oh, yo, he don't really mean it that way. He just acting, he on this buckethead shit. He on this buckethead shit. Oh, okay, all right, little nigga. You know what I mean? Yeah, little nigga. But she know I don't mean to hurt her. I'm in my mode. Oh, I'm in my mode. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But as a man, sometimes your woman, she not gonna agree with you. Look, she gonna say a whole bunch of shit sometimes to irk you. That's her nature. Now, yo, you talking about he's a narcissist? I'm a recovering narcissist. You know, like,
Yes, ma'am.
look, I'm a recovering narcissist.
Facts. He relapse every now and then.
See, I relapse.
Still relapse sometimes.
I'm a recovering narcissist.
Don't
Yeah,
get it. Don't
don't
get it twisted.
twisted.
Though. I mean, I know you saying that what we have is so
Yeah.
beautiful. But it takes time to get to that.
I'm a recovering narcissist for real. No, you will believe it. Yeah,
You will.
I've been there, done that.
Believe them. Believe them.
Yo, I've been there, done that. Listen, I've been there, done that. I'm a recovering narcissist for real.
You ain't lying.
Yo, that's why I can identify narcissists. Yeah. Yo, let me tell you something, right? Look, a lot of men are raised up narcissistic. I'm being serious. Ask her right now what you just said. The stuff he says, I can't believe. We've been there.
Yeah,
Real nigga
that's the
shit.
hardest part, and like I've always said that to me. I mean, I can't say that mental abuse is worse than physical abuse because I personally, honestly have never went through physical abuse, but mental abuse, I've definitely, have gone through or whatever. And yeah, I'm a person you can't just say things to. You can say something to me real hurtful, trying to hurt me, but it's not like I let it go quick. I hold on to it and I meditate on it and it simmers in me. So then when if a person comes back after that, even when you make up and they come back after that, with the loving, nice and kind, you still hold on to those words. Physical bruises, they'll heal up. Cuts, scratches, they'll heal up. But that abuse that you put on the heart, sometimes that never heals. Like you can't never just forget something somebody said. You can't just take that back. It's still, even if a person is drinking and that's happens a lot when you mix alcohol with it on top of that. If you're drinking and you're saying hurtful things and think you get a free pass because you wake up and you're sober the next day, well, I know you forgot everything, or act like forget everything you said. But people say real hurtful things, and usually your significant other is the one that you confide in. That's your best friend. You tell them things that nobody else knows. And then when they get mad or whatever and they lash out, they tend to use those things against you, and that shit really that shit really hurts deep. That's the only reason I say that to me, mental abuse, I can't imagine getting my eyes knocked out. And anybody going through that is, it's not a laughing matter. And I know it's serious. I can't imagine that, but I'm pretty sure that the pain equivalent is just like
That's
mental
the urge
abuse.
to act it. Lorena said, she said we all have those traits in us, in our character, being able to suppress the urge to act in them. Yeah, exactly. You see, I think it's much more a little complex than that, because this Jeanette said, love that, Lorana. Yo, that's my aunt, Lorana. Yo, that's my aunt, Jeanette. Jeanette, that's my aunt. Me and her the closest in the family. In age. That's my aunt. My daughter needs me. Go ahead, baby girl, we here. See, so the thing is that I think it's a little much more complex than that, because the reason why I'm saying that is that when you actually bred it into a type of lifestyle, it becomes your reference point. Psychologically, subconsciously, psychologically, it becomes your reference point. You understand? So it's weird in a way of trying to find a method to deal with that. You got to talk to a person while they're in the state of that. You understand? They're in the state. They're going in. Yo, hold up. Do you recognize? A lot of times we don't get that. So it's easy to rely on because it's more safe. It feels good at that moment. It's hard. A person is conditioned. I'm not saying it's an excuse, but if you can reach an individual while they're in the midst of that and change it.
Well, that's like really challenging, trying to reach in the midst of it. Especially if we're talking about within relationships, because most of that type of stuff goes on behind closed doors, you know, and trying to reach somebody when they already at a stage of doing it is damn near impossible. It's impossible for that person to reach you at that moment. If we're going back and forth with something, you know, and you start saying hateful things, I can say all day long, I mean, you know you shouldn't be saying that. I'm going to tell you exactly what you're going to tell me to eat real quick. So, I mean, I don't see that. And as far as what LaRonda's saying, I think she's just saying everybody has it in them to where, you know, I would even say us, for instance. My husband has a real slick mouth sometimes, and he more so in the past.
Yes, it does, Lorana. Yes, got it.
More so in the past. And I thought I could say some hurtful things, but he taught me that, you know, I think he got me beat knowingly, but not realizing that I got it in me. Like, I can say some things, but I hold back because I know you can't take them back. And I think some of that comes with maturity and how you've handled situations in the past and just trying to do better. Because, I mean, sometimes I'd be like, oh, my goodness. In my head, I'm saying, oh, my goodness, if I can just say what I want to say. But I know how deep I can cut. You know, and I know I can't take that back. So, you know, I catch myself and I take my little deep breath. You know, practice stuff from my little anger management class I had to go through a few years ago.
Yeah. Right. Now, push.
Okay.
I'm not fighting.
Right.
Stand back. Now I'm gonna push. You let up. That's how arguments are won. You can't fight against none but yourself.
Yeah. I got me.
You feel me, beautiful? You can't argue with yourself.
Right.
Somebody ain't. It's the push for dominance. A man, what? Nigga, you ain't gonna talk to me. Fuck. Now, see?
Now it's a battle. Yeah. I had to learn that. Personally, I had to learn that. Like, sometimes when they get in their shit, just let them do it. They'll tire themselves out. They'll keep talking, arguing to themselves, and just sit there looking at them like, you know, are you done yet?
See, it's not a problem with the evil that we have in us. It's how we know how to control that evil potential. See, evil is a potential. Good is easy. It's part of our nature. Good is part of our nature. Evil is a potential. Yeah. You have the potential to do anything evil, out of place, But you want to.
But don't you have the same with good?
No.
And sometimes it's harder for people to choose the good than it is the evil.
You know why?
The evil is the easier one to
'Cause it-
choose half the time.
It's not the fact that it's the evil. It's the fact that evil appeases a desire. Good is always natural. If you gotta fight to do something good, it's not part of your nature. It's not part of your nature. You can say to it like, you know what? I'm gonna take it. That's a good nature. It's easy.
But
to
see,
do
that's a
that.
good nature. I'll agree with you that that's a good nature. But I'm not gonna say, like, for me personally, I'm not gonna say that that's easy for me. That's not easy for me
No, it's
sometimes
not.
to say I'm just gonna let that go.
No,
it's not
it's
easy. That's
it
the
ain't
hard
easy
thing.
for me neither.
I feel like my nature is to go off. That's my nature. That's my nature to go off. My nature is not, I act good, but that's not my nature to act good. I got to work. I got to try. I got to count to 10, 20, 30.
You show your nature in revenge.
Revenge? What? No. What's that got to do with it?
Vengeance.
Vengeance? No. It's just like, don't nobody like nobody talking to them crazy.
Exactly.
Especially when you know you right. You know what I'm saying? And to let somebody else feel like they think they're right is not easy to do.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You sure they ain't vengeance? Somebody could talk to me crazy. I'll be like, now, why am I responding? Am I not responding because it's not worth responding? Or I'm not responding because I know I can get it more detriment.
It can escalate. You can make it escalate.
Alright, so it's not about the fact that I'm good natured. The fact of the matter is that I understand the repercussions.
Yeah, sometimes you know what you're capable of, so it's not even
Yes.
about them. It's like if I let myself go there,
So
I know what I'm capable of, and it's not worth me going to prison, doing this, doing that, or whatever. So yeah, I completely agree with that.
Around on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I
Perfect.
agree with that, Lorenda.
It's my honor. She on it.
Yeah, she on
Me and Rhonda is a psychologist of family. Like we the psychoanalysts. Like you be like, and I think you are now too. Evil is what normal. Good is natural. But it's not our first instinct because of self-preservation. Facts. Self-preservation preserves the ego.
I agree with that 100%.
Go on, Loranda. You know that at school you've been invented. It's not funny. Yeah. Real shit.
I need my glasses on.
Yo, man, where you at?
We don't know. We wrestle with this because we don't know ourselves. Facts. I'm elaborate on that after this.
Yo, this shit right here.
They don't know what it is.
That's fine. Yo, yeah, Sunday.
Just talk that till they get in a position.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't know how to handle that.
Take this out, Loranda.
Yes, I'm teaching.
Do you know what it takes to be a boss? I don't think you really know what it costs.
They don't know.
You want the money and the fame just to floss. And if they ever catch you slipping, that's your loss. Cross state lines with it till it's new vans. Just move, not check and start you know that. You ain't on your stripes, you ain't.
Yo, man, where you at, son?
What up, big homie?
Nice.
You feel like talking?
This shit right here.
They don't know what it is.
That's fine. Yo, yeah, Sunday.
Just talk that till they get in a position.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't know how to handle that. Talk,
Wow.
yes, I'm teaching.
Do you know what it takes to be a boss? I don't think you really know what it costs.
They don't know.
You want the money and the fame just to floss.
And if you ever get to slipping, that's your loss.
Cross state lines with it till it's new vans.
Just move, not checkers.
Start you know that. You ain't on your stripes, you ain't sacrifice. Wanna gamble with your life, hurt, take it down.
He burned his first K on his first car. Burned up the block, playing on that Mozart. A bunch of goons, but he ain't got no heart. You know they riding, but he ain't playing no part. Hit the block, See you soon, peace, Paul. See you outside window. You see them cop cars? I hate beef. It seems to never cease, car. We gain these streets. We embrace beats for arms. We tame the beast. We don't decease with our scars. We steam our jeans, creasing to the arms. We about this business. No need to be alarmed. No need for citizens. No need for us to spar. Get my free lunch. Not behind bars. I'm always a course of muck, moving in the car.
Wow.
I'll push you, I dare you to test your luck, it won't go that far. So say shucks, let's buy out the bar. Yo, this is fire, son. Yeah, homie, let's buy.
You trying?
I spoke these words to my mama. Dropping my llamas. I don't want no more drama. I'm so tired of lying. I'm so tired of whining. I'm so tired of crying. I spoke these words to my mama. I'm dropping
You got jazz too. I love jazz.
drama. I'm so tired of lying.
That's your
I'm
jazz
so
singer.
tired of whining. And I'm so
All day,
tired of
you got my
crying.
head to the moon
I'm with
faster
the
than.
eyes of a
Wow,
blind man.
Lorana. I love you, Lorana.
I spoke these words to my mama.
You hear this, Lorana? You hear this? We do
I
jazz.
don't want no more drama. I'm so tired of they lying. And I'm so tired of they whining. I got so tired of they crying. Man, I want the eyes of a blind man. I want the eyes of a blind man.
I spoke these words to mama. We rarely speak, don't bother. There goes the baby father.
There you go, there you
Tired
go.
of lying.
Man, too.
Tired of spying. My
Real.
neighbors here, go home.
Go home. Stop crying. Look at my aunt. Yo, Lorana, you pop. That's my aunt right there. I love Lorana. That's my baby right there. I love you, Lorana. That's my girl. She know music. Go home. Me and Lorana been raised on hip hop.
Stop crying, don't cry, don't cry. Stop crying. I sat next to him as he told on his brother. Fans had no mercy, man, they grabbed his baby mother. We knew the rape was coming, but the hood didn't love him. People was arrogant, he had bad attitude with customers. A perfect example with us, move the guts of us. A pre-board, a preamble, a rush that's rushing us. We don't hear the ramble of men really that don't trust in us. We all won't scramble with any options busting us. We love hood stories, all the glory, show the guts of us. Men trap every day to show the heart of us. Get your guns right, cause ours really hard to bust. Keep
That's
your
my
team
girl.
tight, cause our reign is hard as
Of a blind man. Look at my aunt. Love you, Lorana. That's my girl. That's my baby girl right there. You do something to me, Lorana gonna have your shit back. She ain't having it. That's my girl. Yo. You know, I gotta tell you, right? Like, you gotta understand, people in your life that make a difference. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be real with you, right? This when I was real young. I was real young. And mama left out, mommy left out, everybody gone, right? Real shit. And Rhonda, who's up here right now, she'll tell you if I'm lying or not. And my man's like, yo, son, come outside, like we doing it. Like, we doing it. And I'm like, yo, man, fuck that, I'm going outside. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, fuck that, I'm going. And I was about to jump out the second floor window. Facts. I'm about to jump out the second floor window. I'm only like 12. I'm like, yo, I'm going. And my aunt, Miranda, she grabbed me. She like, no, you ain't going out there. And she grabbed me out the window. I was about to jump. And she grabbed me like, no. My aunt right here. She grabbed me out the window.
I bet she got some good stories she can tell.
Oh, she got some good stories.
I had to get down there and meet you, LaRonda, so you can tell me these stories. I know you got some good ones.
Electric. Different levels of music, Kareem. I'm so amazed you multifaceted with this industry. Right, wake up. Oh, it's a new sheriff in town.
Sheriff in town.
The vibe is so chill, free, laid back. I love it. Oscar would love this. And dog, in fact, my two uncles.
Well, she's talking about that last track. They would that.
Yeah, they would. I'm playing that again. I'm gonna play it again. I'm gonna play it again right now. Blind Man's Eyes. It's a jazz track. Me and her did a jazz track. That came from them.
Versatile.
You know what I'm saying? Like, wow.
I spoke these words to my mama. Dropping my llamas. I don't want no more drama. I'm so tired of lying. I'm so tired of whining. I'm so tired of crying. I spoke these words to my mama. I'm dropping my llamas. I don't want no more drama. I'm so tired of lying. And I'm so tired of whining. And I'm so tired of crying. I want the eyes of a blind man. I want the eyes of a blind man. I spoke these words to my mama. I'm dropping my llamas. I don't want no more drama.
Ronda, man, that's my baby girl right there, man. I love her.
I'm so tired of they whining. I got so tired of they crying. Man, I want the eyes of a blind man. I want the eyes of a blind man.
I spoke these words to mama. We rarely speak to mama. That goes for baby father.
There you go, there you
Tired of lying.
I am too.
Tired of spying. My name is here. Go home. Go home.
Stop crying.
Woo!
Spoke these words to mama.
Oh, we got fire.
Speak to mama. That
But right now, I'll be
goes
up
for
there in
baby
July.
father.
There you go, there you go.
So tired of spying. My neighbor's here. Go home. Go home. Stop crying.
Stop crying, I'm crying, I'm crying.
Go home. Go home.
Go home, go
And
home.
stop
Stop
crying.
I sat next to him as he told on his brother. Fans had no mercy, man, they had his baby mother.
Wow.
The rain was coming,
That was
but the
crazy.
Lord didn't love him. The people was arrogant, he had bad attitude.
Said
with
brains,
custom.
balls, beauty,
Perfect
all
example
burning
of
through the
lust,
pain
the guts of us.
of life, restore order and love in the universe.
We don't hear the ramble of men,
Look at
really
my-
got
oh,
no trust in
man,
us.
that
We
melody.
almost scrambled when any options busted us. We love hood stories, all the gory, show the guts of us.
Yeah,
Men trapped
that's
every
exactly
day,
what we
they
doing.
show the heart of us. Get your guns right, cause ours really hard to bust. Keep your team tight, cause our reign is hard as
The eye of a blind man. I want the eyes of a blind man. I want the eyes of a blind man. I want to see nothing. I'm hurt. Yo. You wanna know something? That's my baby girl right there, man. LaRonda, I don't know what to say about it, because that's my sister. Like, if I didn't have no sister in my life, she was my sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was my sister. Like, me and LaRonda talk about everything. Like, I'm outside drinking, fifth of Bacardi. She out there like, yo, go get that nigga for that nigga spaz out. Like, She know me. Like, I'll punch a nigga in the mouth. Like, yo.
Don't get the stories.
You know, she gonna get him, man. But, I think back to it is that it's weird that having women in my family, sometimes you can overreact and you catch yourself because you would think about like, what if somebody was doing that to my aunt, my sister, my cousin, my niece? I'll lose my mind. So what justifies you doing the same thing to another one who's somebody's aunt, niece?
Yeah, sad people don't look at it that way though. A lot of people, it's easy to look at other people's life, you know, and say, you know, or give other people advice and things like that. But when you gotta look in that mirror at yourself, sometimes you be in, I don't know if you just be in denial, you know, or what.
You think it's denial?
I think some of it's denial.
Think of my aunt. She was like, I'll be waiting with open arms. We'll be there in July.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so definitely. We coming in July, LaRonda. It's factual, it's laid down. We coming in July. So we be there. We coming to see you and everybody. Like, we definitely coming to see you. But yeah, so what do you think it is? Like,
No, I think just a lot of it is denial. For the most part of it, it's denial. It's easier, like I said, to
Denial.
to look at other people's lives and critique it and what you wouldn't do and all this stuff, and behind closed doors
until you involved.
until you involved in it. That's why I don't judge people. I live my life not judging people. Because, you know, saying, oh, I would never do this or I'd never put up with that. You know, you would never put up with it until you putting up with it.
Love you. I'm going to be a part of your journey from there to podcast. You're the Teflon Don, my boy. And LaRonda, look, man, and I can say this in front of the world. You know, when I came home, it's three. Not jumping real quick, but it's three people. My grandmother, LaRonda, Chrissy, and because of who y'all is, y'all allow me to be who I am. Because of who y'all is, y'all women. See, this is what I want to say, nigga. Look, women. Say I love you, my love, but I cry when I think of all you accomplished. God has given us a gift in you, and He gave me a gift in y'all, because He chose my family from me. He gave us together. He chose your family from you. You know what I'm saying? So the first thing I think we need to do is that, with all of that, like, that's why I be talking to men. Get out of that narcissistic attitude you have. Because it's great women that raise men like me. So returning, what she said, on my birthday, she said her birthday July 17th. I'll be down there. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there for that birthday. I'm gonna be down there. What you think?
About you being down there?
No,
Or,
no.
is that what we're talking about now?
About, you know, going back, like women and men, you know, trying to find some common ground instead of abusing and attacking each other.
I just think in a relationship, when you realize, you know, relationships, especially marriages, when you realize that y'all on the same team, you know, all everybody wants is to be happy. You know, be happy and have a peaceful home. I don't think nobody just want a chaotic home or whatever. And then if you just realize, you know, hey, we're not on opposite teams here. We're both on the same team trying to reach the same goal, trying to get to the same finish line. And I think if in relationships, when you think like, you know, when you think like that, you better off. We in this together, you know. We both trying to make it. I mean, why be in a relationship or be in a marriage?
What up, Tasha?
Why be in a relationship or be in a marriage if you feel like you have to be on the battlefield? It just don't make no sense. It doesn't make sense.
What you said again? I want y'all to hear this. Why be in a relationship if you gotta feel like you on a battlefield?
Yeah, I mean, if we on the battlefield, we both better be on the same side, fighting the enemy together. You know, together we are strong. That's why we chose each other. Why are you with somebody if they not that person that you can count on and depend on? You know, to me, it's just crazy. And I know sometimes you start off one way and then you go to that. That's why when you start seeing those signs, you have to catch them immediately. You know, pray about it. Both have to want to make the change, not just one person. But whenever you feel like you're in a battlefield in your own home, why are you gonna stay in battle with somebody? You're supposed to love that person. You know, you need to sit down and think about what made you fall in love with that person in the first place. And then instead of attacking and pointing fingers, each person needs to look at themselves. You know, what have I changed since the beginning? You know, what am I not doing no more that I used to do that got your attention, that made everything okay? You know, where did I go wrong in the road? You have to self-evaluate. You know, I think a lot of people waste so much time pointing fingers. You know, you doing this to me, you doing that to me, and never really looking at themselves. Well, what am I doing? What am I doing to provoke this? You know, I'm not an angel. What am I doing? What can I do a little different?
You know, is there something I can add to this? Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Thank you, Loranda.
It's something I can add to this. And I'll go back to Will Smith's statement. I don't think it resides on what a woman should do to get the love and attention that she want from her man. I don't think that. I think that if the man is really loving his woman, she don't have to do none of that.
No, that's not true. I don't think that's altogether true. And when I said it the way that I said it, I was saying, what can I do? But I mean both people. He has to say that and she has to say that. But I don't believe that. Because sometimes people get together and they act a certain way and they do certain things. You know, they act like they the wife that's cooking the meals and I'm going to rub your back and I'm going to do all this. But all of it, they really putting on the front. That's not really who they are. And then they wait some years, and then, not even some years, wait until they get married or whatever, and the true them come out. I don't think that's fair. If you was a woman that kept your hair done and kept your shit together, I don't think it's fair. It's not fair to all of a sudden you turn into this slob, you know, just don't even do nothing with yourself, but you used to do something to yourself, and then you wonder why he's attracted to all the, you know, I don't think that that's fair for nobody. You ain't supposed to be running around gain 500 pounds.
I agree.
After looking like this, you're going to gain 500 pounds, and I'm going to be like, okay with it.
You know, one time I was looking at this, I don't know what TV show was, whatever, but the first thing Duke admitted to his girl is that he said, yo, you gained some weight. You know, and that's a struggle for many women.
The struggle is real.
And it's real. You know what I'm saying? But for a man to sit there and say, yo, you gained some weight, for a woman, that is vital because it keeps our attention. I'm not saying, I'm going to say this, what she said? Wisdom, well said.
Say what you're going to say, but I have a comment.
The first thing I would say is this, is that, okay, that's cool. She may have changed, but if she changed into one form, she can change into another. And maybe if you take certain things off of her, she can return back to what you fell in love with.
But what happens, it's not about, like, and that's the perfect example to use. because women, they've had, they have your children or had,
Yeah.
somebody's child, and then, you could start getting a little older. Different things, happen that you stress and things, you gain weight. As a man in a healthy relationship that loves that woman, where some be like, oh, you just nasty, and they go to the attack. That's where the mental abuse come in, because a lot of changes happen and they attack them rather than showing that love. Hey, I do notice you picking up some weight and it's bothering you. Let's go to the gym together. Let's take some walks. Let me stop stressing you the hell out a little bit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Let's try this. Let's go out by, let's do this together. It's the way that you do it. But when you take somebody's flaws or something that most men know, the whole weight thing with women is already a struggle. And half the time it's over, stress or whatever. But what was that movie, that Tyler Perry movie? Which one was it that had Jill Scott in it? And she had gained all that weight.
Why
and
did
he
I
used to
get
treat her
married?
like,
Yes.
I'm sure when he first got together, yeah, she was smaller and he treated her good, and she picked up a little weight or whatever because he used the excuse that she was heavy or gotten heavier to step out on his marriage or whatever, with a pretty and beautiful body woman and all that. But then when he runs over there and does that, at the end he comes back looking crazy. What they do, the 80-20 rule or whatever.
You know what with that?
And she got less stress and got her another man.
Yes,
and he started working out with
yes,
her.
He did.
And he still loved her, and he could
about.
conform her right back because she was happy.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. See, I don't fought her. I fought him. Because the first thing is that this is something that many of us gotta understand. Some of us may want women to look that beautiful. It's not a problem with that. But you gotta invest in her. You gotta invest in her. And investment is not financial. It's emotional. It's psychological, it's spiritual.
Because if you break her down, that's not gonna.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
does not do it. Breaking a woman down does not.
Yes.
Do it. It just makes it work. And then when you break up, it always happens. You see her with the next one, she's looking real good to you, or he looking real good to you now.
Yes, Rhonda. Right. But this is something that we need to do. And as a man, I invest in my woman. Go ahead, baby. Go to that gym. Go and do this. I invest in her. I try to empower her.
But that's the way it's supposed to be. It's some out there, and I know that there's some out there that be like, you need to get your fat ass up and go to the gym and work. It's the way that you say it. It's not what you say it. It's the way you say it. Because believe me, you already know I gained a few pounds. I don't need you coming at me negative, with it. But how happy, speed up my metabolism if a person say, baby, let's go for a walk. On Mondays and Wednesdays we gonna go walk together. And it might not be that he want to do it. He want to do something else. But that's love, and that's what more relationships need to get to. It's not about you. Yeah, you don't feel like going walking. You in the perfect shape. Your metabolism ain't slowed down a notch. My shit done came to a crashing stop. And you just doing it for that person. And it's not necessarily because of the way you want her to look. It's because you know how it's making her feel.
Yes.
It ain't even about you. It's about, when a woman gains weight, it hurts her. And the shit it's easy to get on, but I can tell you for myself, it is hard as hell to get off. And it's not easy. And for people to say, well, if she want to be skinny, she'd be skinny, that is not true. But having a loving man, or what, I can't even imagine a man that be like, oh, you better get your fat ass in the job. I don't even know what I would do. I'd probably be 400 pounds for real.
She said love is natural, but marriage is a commitment, because we can't see the baggage we bring with us to the relationship, only other faults and issues. The truth is, we all have demons we wrestle with.
Definitely
It's
so.
you.
Definitely
Yes, we do.
so.
Now, you know what it is? Is that I understand that. Sometimes our demons don't like each other. Our demons don't like each other. On the low, we got honorable demons. What Amanda said, responsibility to get to the root of our issues and main, you know what I mean? And those demons invest in. Yes, they do. You see what I'm saying? And she's saying it. So the first thing I do is I encourage her. I encourage my wife. I encourage her. Go ahead. Don't worry about me. Go ahead. I got you. That's love. We're gonna go to some music. We're gonna come back, and we're gonna make some more comments with it. I like this, man. I like this.
He puts no more on us than we can bear, right?
Real.
Yeah. You better believe it.
I do, man.
I'm a believer.
I am too. How you doing, boo?
Said I got it, I got it, I got this. I ain't worried about it.
Nah, we ain't
Said I
worried.
got it, I got it, I got this.
Yo, we got it.
I ain't worried about it. Said I got it, I got it, I got this. I ain't worried about it. Said I got it, I got it, I got this. I ain't worried about you. You thought you had me about one. You must have mistaken me for one of them dum-dums. Now you say that you're leaving. I won't be alright. You better believe it. I can do bad all by myself. Came into this world with no one else. So bye, boo. Just be gone. Watch from afar while I carry on. Said I got it, I got it, I got this. I ain't worried about it. Said I got it, I got it, I got this. I ain't worried about it. Said I got it, I got it, I got this. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah. Beaten by a man from Piper and the Blacks, you got those.
Just don't let it go. Just don't let it go.
When my times got hard, I didn't hear from my scars. I drowned myself in a bottle, I checked those to Mars. Through partnerships, through that I got scarred. I got scorched, they left me alone holding a torch. I was so uncomforted, the money they done snuffed it. Inconsiderate, it's a real crooked sense of innocence. Yeah, and we really didn't mean to part that, but that's what they said. They didn't care if I starved. Times getting hard, and you get it from the stars, and you can't see that far, and you won't bring that far. Just let it go. Just don't let it go. When the time's getting hard, and you hit it from the stars, and you can't see that far.
So long, man. Very good.
Fuck you!
Check this out. Unstoppable.
All these frauds in my forfeit, cause this causing a small shit. Wars are some gorgeous, set laws, that's bullshit. Eat pork in the morning, my nine, they get no warning. These lines will fuck up the eardrum, balls on deal, son. Scars, I'm a real son. Lord, I'ma kill some. The Ford and drill some. I'm home, rumble still stun. Pop, watch the skin peel. Back on Kill Bill, I had to kill Rose Plumps, watch the man chill. Yes, yeah, this how the shit feel. Stressing, that's how your man feel. Man, it's just a handful. They find you in the landfill. Stare at the horror tomorrow, hollow on the stand still.
The fuck you mean you
Brand
ain't
new-
got the money yet?
Brand new
Motherfucker,
me
you
and
best be coming over my neck.
Madison here.
Fuck you, man.
Brand new. Never heard before. Whoa. Brand new Brooklyn
Fuck
Empire.
you mean you ain't got the money yet? Motherfucker, you best be coming up with my cash. Fuck you, man.
Shaking niggas killed, they always with a donut. Daughter at the doctor, he hiding his boner. I'm sticking with my family, insane as a loner. Just one of mine and my mom, I'm Hulk Hogan. They call me Wolverine, the ring can't stop poking. It's a
The fuck you mean you ain't got the money
Brand
yet?
new.
Motherfucker, you best be coming up with my cash. Fuck you, man.
They live for the moment, it don't make sense, don't it? Shaking niggas killed, they always with a donut. Daughter at the doctor, he hiding his boner. I'm sticking with my family, insane as a loner. Just one of mine and my mom, I'm Hulk Hogan. They call me Wolverine, the ring can't stop poking. It's a demon inside, I cry hocus pocus. Give me a bunch of drugs and cloud on my focus. A bunch of goons, I hope nobody notice. We gonna tear this party, Miss Bacardi with some vodka. I take shots, I can't fuck with that soda. My niggas might clap something, I have to stay sober. They want to get bread, they aiming for niggas' head. We gonna join the party, don't ball for me, ball Marty. I got so much spunk, I'm willing to hardy. You can catch me on the road through toes, I break them all.
This kind of shit happens every day. Niggas always think you all about that little kids play. Grown ass woman, grown ass problem, bitch. Get over there if you can't have me something, bitch. Popping goodies on your feelings, yeah, I don't care. When you see me with the next nigga, don't stare. I don't play fair, they call me this nigga slayer. Get the shoe fist, slip that bitch right on plan.
I got a horse that will suck out your soul. This is the ghetto where the old are young. This is the place where guns is sold. This is the place where all wars are born. I got a horse that will suck out your soul. This is the ghetto where the old are young.
EMP. Shoot it crazy.
I'm not playing, I'm staying, I'll make this shit hot. What you saying, you might get popped. If you playing on them games, you might get rocked. Better stay in your lane, we got this shit locked. I'm not playing, I'm staying, I'll make this shit hot. 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 I'm not playing, I'm staying, I'll make this shit hot. What you saying, you might get popped. If you playing on them games, you might get rocked. Better stay in your lane, we got this shit locked. I'm not playing, I'm staying, I'll make this shit hot. I'll make this shit hot. I'll make this shit hot. I'll make this shit hot.
Yeah, son. All I know is bangers, but half of them dudes that I know were strangers. I don't hang around them dudes and them dudes is dangerous. I don't hang around them dudes that be feeling they famous. The sting is their anus, it's tickle my anguish, it's tickle my anger. The fifth is banging, your face is hanging. I did it, blade, I'm fuck with hate, and the iron made it. The eye is saying and I ain't saying. These eyes are sacred, the pods are bacon. Your life forsaken, we tired of faking. We strip them naked like humiliating. I'm repudiating, making mutilation. Are you relating? Renew your hatred, make your makeshift and face the matrix. Let's stop with the project, let's stop with the nonsense.
I'm not playing, I'm staying, I'll make this shit hot. What you saying, you might get popped. If you playing on them games, you might get rocked. Better stay in your lane, we got this shit locked. I'm not playing, I'm staying, I'll make this shit hot. 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 I'm not playing, I'm staying, I'll make this shit hot. What you saying, you might get popped. If you playing on them games, you might get rocked. Better stay in your lane, we got this shit locked. I'm not playing, I'm staying, I'll make this shit hot. I'll make this shit hot. I'll make this shit hot. I'll make this shit hot.
Type of guys are you into? Hood niggas.
A bunch of side chicks, they begging on my door. Smash everything, they beating it raw. A lot of child support, we running from the law. I know it ain't my
Type of guys are you into? Hood niggas.
A bunch of side chicks, they begging on my door. Smash everything, they beating it raw. A lot of child support, we running from the law. I know it ain't mine, for sure it's yours. I'll strangle myself, get entangled with a whore. I'm tearing up the blocks and I'm selling it all. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. You know it get cold when all cracks off. Now she ain't beefing, she cheat them up a load. I call it genocide like somebody got a fry. There was a lot of coke, somebody's can't rise. A grand for a grand, put his mind on ice. We gonna eat good like I swear on my life. It's the will to survive, that's every man's right. I'm a vampire, I'm robbing and
Type of guys are you into? Hood niggas.
a bunch of side chicks, they begging on my door. We smash everything, they beating it raw. A lot of child support, we running from the law. I know it ain't mine, for sure it's yours. I'll strangle myself, getting tangled with a whore. I'm tearing up the block, son, I'm selling it all. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. You know it get cold when all cracks off. Now she ain't beefing, she cheat the mother load. I call it genocide like somebody got a fry. It was a lot of coke, somebody's can't rise. A grand for a grand, put his mind on ice. We gonna eat good like I swear on my life. It's the will to survive, that's every man's right. I'm a vampire, I rob in the night. I know he hate the jigs, but the jigs gave us life. They know what I book, man, book me a flight. I snatch you up later, the new Darth Vader. I'm taking all treasures, a real tomb greater than them bros know my name, hating game changer.
Ain't nothing like a hood nigga. Do what he gotta take care of home nigga. Ain't fucking with no whack ass bitch niggas. No money, pocket empty from no figures. Bitches run around acting like they good girls. Till they meet a hood nigga that a rock they world. Don't knock it till you try, girl. Get you a hood nigga, change your whole damn world. Yeah, I got me a hood nigga. I got me a hood nigga. I love my hood nigga.
Type of guys like
Oh, y'all hear this?
hood niggas.
Y'all hear this? A bunch of side chicks, they begging on my door. We smash everything, they beating it raw. A lot of child support, we running from the law. I know it ain't mine, for sure it's yours. I'll strangle myself, getting tangled with a whore. I'm tearing up the block, son, I'm selling it all. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. You know it get cold when all cracks off. Now she ain't beefing, she cheat the mother load. I call it genocide like somebody got a fry. It was a lot of coke, somebody's can't rise. A grand for a grand, put his mind on ice. We gonna eat good like I swear on my life. It's the will to survive, that's every man's right. I'm a vampire, I rob in the night. I know he hate the jigs, but the jigs gave us life. They know what I book, man, book me a flight. I snatch you up later, the new Darth Vader. I'm taking all treasures, a real tomb greater than them bros know my name, hating game changer.
Ain't nothing like a hood nigga. Do what he gotta take care of home nigga. Ain't fucking with no whack ass bitch niggas. No money, pocket empty from no figures. Bitches run around acting like they good girls. Till they meet a hood nigga that a rock they world. Don't knock it till you try, girl. Get you a hood nigga, change your whole damn world. Yeah, I got me a hood nigga.
Yeah.
I got me a hood nigga. I love my hood nigga.
Type of guys like you. Hood niggas.
A bunch of side chicks, they begging on my door. We smash everything, they beating it raw. A lot of child support, we running from the law. I know it ain't mine, for sure it's yours. I'll strangle myself, getting tangled with a whore. I'm tearing up the block, son, I'm selling it all. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. You know it get cold when all cracks off. Now she ain't beefing, she cheat the mother load. I call it genocide like somebody got a fry. It was a lot of coke, somebody's can't rise. A grand for a grand, put his mind on ice. We gonna eat good like I swear on my life. It's the will to survive, that's every man's right. I'm a vampire, I rob in the night. I know he hate the jigs, but the jigs gave us life. They know what I book, man, book me a flight. I snatch you up later, the new Darth Vader. I'm taking all treasures, a real tomb greater than them bros know my name, hating game changer.
Ain't nothing like a hood nigga. Do what he gotta take care of home nigga. Ain't fucking with no whack ass bitch niggas. No money, pocket empty from no figures. Bitches run around acting like they good girls. Till they meet a hood nigga that a rock they world. Don't knock it till you try, girl. Get you a hood nigga, change your whole damn world. Yeah, I got me a hood nigga. I got me a hood nigga. I love my hood nigga. Yeah, I love my hood nigga.
So long, man. Very good, very good.
Fuck you! Fuck you too. And clear your bloodline, yeah! Yeah! Unstoppable. Unstoppable. Yeah! All these frauds in my forfeit, cause this causes a small shit. Wars and some gore shit, setting laws that's bull. Bitch.
Fuck you!
Fuck you too. And kill your blood, yeah. Yeah. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. Yeah. All these frauds in my forfeit, cause this costing a small shit. Wars with some gore shit, setting laws, that's bullshit. Eat pork in the morning, my line, they get no warning. These lines will fuck the eardrum, balls on deal, son. Scars, I'm a real son. Lord, I'ma kill some. The Ford and drill some, I'm home, rubber.
So long, so long. Very good, very good.
Fuck you!
Fuck you too. And kill your blood, yeah.
Shit hard.
Yeah. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. Yeah. All these frauds in my forfeit, cause this costing a small shit. Wars with some gore shit, setting laws, that's bullshit. Eat pork in the morning, my line, they get no warning. These lines will fuck the eardrum, balls on deal, son. Scars, I'm a real son. Lord, I'ma kill some. The Ford and drill some, I'm home, rubber still stun. Pop, watch the skin peel. Back on Kill Bill, I had to kill real splunks, watch the man chill. Yes, yes, yeah, this how the shit feel. Stressing, that's how your man feel. Man, it's just a handful. They find you in a landfill. Stare at the horror tomorrow, Harlem, and stand still. Yeah.
So long, so long. Very good, very good.
Fuck you!
Fuck you too.
No time for all that kid shit. Got grinding on my mind, bitch. Gotta keep my pockets and my man right. I'ma get out. No half stepping to higher heights. Nails done, hair done, yeah, keeps it right. Closed mouth, don't get fed, and I like to eat. Good sense, my mind won't accept defeat. Whole team straight goals, yeah, shit stinks. Face it, you are the weakest link. Beaten up, yeah. Oh. Fuck you too.
Days you play seasons, me and my demons. Breathe me when you see me, niggas are less screaming. And days you play seasons, breathe me when you see me, me and my demons. Niggas are less screaming. And days you play seasons, breathe me when you see me, me and my demons. Niggas are less screaming. And days you play seasons, breathe me when you see me. And days you play seasons, breathe me when you see me. And days you play seasons, breathe me when you see me, me and my demons. Niggas are less screaming. And days you play seasons, breathe me when my demons. Need me when you see me, niggas are less screaming and days. 7 days, you play seasons, days, you play days, you play seasons. Days, you play seasons, days, you play seasons. Yo. Yeah, man, it's 11:40. We going to 12 o'clock. I just want everybody to know, man, we're going to be exploring this issue more. Intimate relationships.
And it's one more that's after dark. Sex, lies, and videotape. The good, the bad, the ugly. The good, the bad, and the indifferent. From a woman and a perspective, and a man's perspective. You know.
I think we should use the last few minutes. Mostly everybody know, we lost a close friend, a team member, part of Brooklyn Empire, a couple of days ago. And yeah, we've been going through it, and it's hard. We know everybody. You always know everybody has an expiration date, and we gotta leave this earth. But it still doesn't make it any easier to deal with it when it happens so close to home. It happened at home, so what I try to get out of it is, is make sure y'all loving people while you're here, loving people while they're there, because tomorrow is not promised. The things that you sit there in your homes and you argue and you beef about, if one don't open their eyes that next morning, none of that stuff matters no more. And then you held with all this regret. Let's try not to have so much regret when people go. Love people while they're here. Treat them with respect and kindness and love while they're here. I don't want nobody crying at my funeral or I pass away and everybody, I loved her so much, but you treated me like shit while I was here on this earth. You know what I'm saying? Let's love people now.
Word. Love me now.
Love me now. Don't be
love
no hypocrite.
Now.
Don't be no hypocrite coming to my stuff. Don't do
Don't
it.
get up there talking on the fucking
like
podium.
That.
Yo, that was my nigga. Y'all loved him. Fuck out of here. Real nigga shit.
Yeah. So rest in peace, Maria. You were a hell of a woman. You might have had your faults, as we all do. Things people didn't agree with, but ultimately, from what I know of you, you were a wonderful, wonderful woman, and you will be truly missed.
Word. We lost a great member. A wonderful soul. Brooklyn Empire took a loss. The family took a loss. And everybody that loved her took a loss. And that was our caterer. She's even spiritual.
The thing that most people do is they take for granted. They take life so for granted. You do people certain ways, and you just never think it's gonna happen to you. You think you always got tomorrow to make it right, and sometimes you don't get to make it right. And let's not go, have to carry all that burden and all that guilt when we could have just treated people kindly and with love. Spend time with your family and your loved ones. Let them know you love them. Stop taking it for granted. Everybody, each and every one of us, as different as we all have that common denominator. We all will die. We all will die. We don't know how, when, and where, but you better believe it's coming. That's one thing we know for sure. And knowing that, just try each day. None of us are perfect, but each day you wake up and you open your eyes, you got another opportunity to do better. And I just want everybody to do that. Just try to do better. You ain't got to be perfect, but try to do better.
Be perfect at doing better.
Yes.
Oh, you don't know Loranda? Alright, well, one of our team members, our family and loved ones, Maria Yates Kitchen, she was our caterer. She was Brooklyn Empire's caterer. She was employed by us. She was also a family with us. Like, we loved her, man. And a couple of days ago, she passed away. And this is what me is talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know, just yesterday, was it yesterday? Just yesterday, I made peace with my brother Paris. You know what I'm saying? And behind that, like, yo, look, I love you, man. Like, we ain't gonna go through that.
Life is too short.
Life is too short, man. So I made peace with my brother, man, behind Maria's death. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we can't do this no more. We can't. Yes, it is a transformation. You know what I'm saying? But we can't help the pain we feel from the departure. You know what I'm saying? And I've been saying that for the longest. Paul said that in Romans. You know what I'm saying? Life is death is a transformation. And we change from the corruptible to the incorruptible.
You just miss your presence.
You understand?
You miss a person's presence.
You miss a person's presence. We know we're gonna see him again. You know what I mean? But on his lifespan and this little time, the wife and family and you and everybody else, like I had to call to my brother, yo, what's the color, man? I love you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't wanna let nobody go. Never want to let nobody go, but I know they have to go. And I understand that's a transformation. But before they leave, I'd rather let them know that I love them.
Treat them kindly.
And this life,
show them that you love them. Not just tell them that you love them. Show them that you love them by your actions and how you treat them and talk to them and interact with them.
facts.
You should play the tribute.
So before we leave, we're going to play the tribute song. Facts. Facts. Candace a beast. We can play the tribute song to Maria, and we call it Maria. So anybody that want to hear the tribute song to Maria from Brooklyn Empire, they got to type up her name.
She'll never
So
be forgotten.
she'll never be forgotten. She didn't. Check this out.
R.I.P. Maria. R.I.P. baby. I got something to say. Yeah, we got something to say. Got a lot on my heart. Got something to say. A lot on our hearts. We live and die. We laugh and cry. We grin and smile.
That's what we did for Maria.
R.I.P. baby. I got something to say. Yeah, we got something to say.
She will always be known.
Got a lot on my heart. Got something to say.
For eternity.
We live and die. We laugh and cry. We grin and smile. We all like grind. Losing time. I'm not losing mine. That's how we live and die. We laugh and cry. We grin and smile. Yeah. That's how we all like grind. No losing time. I'm not losing mine. That's how we. R.I.P. Maria. R.I.P. baby. I got something to say. Yeah, we got something to say. Got a lot on my heart. Got something to say. A lot on our hearts. We live and die. We laugh and cry. We grin and smile. That's how we all like grind. No losing time. I'm not losing
So we
mine.
did for Rhonda.
That's how we live and die. We laugh and cry. We grin and smile. Yeah. That's how we all like grind. No losing time. I'm not losing mine. That's how we live and die. We laugh and cry. We grin and smile. Yeah. That's how we all like grind. No losing time. I'm not losing mine.
Yes.
I asked Mia for some dope. I fit for Bacardi and bring me some coke. I'ma drink till I can't feel my throat. We got guns out here, none got them in his coat. And if this is a test and stress, we can't cope. I'm sick in the crib, all me and do is smoke. We play games all day, we snick and joke. We hate death, they breath on my coat. I'm going crazy, they facing weed smoke. The fan, they haters, they praying that we go. This what happened with love, gets mixed with ego. No shame, no pain, no gain for dead people. We all gonna cry when that angel flies. Reveal all truth, expose all lies. I wanna hear, I shed tears inside. I wanna hear, I shed my tears inside.
I gotta hear one more.
R.I.P.
I can't feel my throat. We got guns out here, none got him in his coat. And if this is a test and stress, we can't cope. I'm sick in the crib, all me and do is smoke. We play games all day, snick and joke. We hate death, they breath on my code. I'm going crazy, they facing weed smoke. The fan, they haters, they praying that we go. This what happened with love, gets mixed with ego. No shame, no pain, no gain for dead people. We all gonna cry when that angel flies. Reveal all truth, expose all lies. I wanna hear, I shed tears inside. I wanna hear, I shed my tears inside.